Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you my monthly favorites. These are the best of the best products in the month of February. Before I get into today's video, I do want to wish all of my Muslim viewers a Ramadan Kareem. I hope you have a blessed month. This is my favorite time of the year. It is just the most spiritual month of the year. And I just wanted to wish a happy Ramadan to each and every one of you. Now let's get into my monthly favorites. So first I'm going to start off with the products that are not makeup related, and during my monthly favorites I want to include really everything that I've been loving the past month. And the first item that we have is my Kindle Colorsoft. I've always loved to read and I have been interested in an e-reader. Usually I read on my iPad or I read physical books, and I have to say I do enjoy reading physical books more so than on my iPad. Just the glare can be so much sometimes, but physical books can be cumbersome and I just don't have the space to kind of put them. I just feel so bad that I'm being wasteful in a way. So I really wanted to get an e-reader because it kind of feels like you're reading a traditional book, but it's in a digital format. This e-reader has been so controversial. All the videos that I watched, it was always about someone being so upset with the release. These just came out by Amazon in November of last year, and everyone was so upset because when they came out, they had a yellow strip at the bottom. Mine was fine. It was a bit risky, but I just went ahead and went for it and ordered one. And mine has no yellow tinge at all. It's actually quite perfect. I have been enjoying it so much. I love to read fantasy books, and the book that I've been reading is Fourth Wing. I have been loving this so much. I can't put it down. I'm almost done with the first book and I'll be going on to the second part in the series. It's so good. I highly recommend it. If you guys want me to share more of my book recommendations, leave me a comment below in the description box and I definitely will continue to do so. I also purchased this beautiful insert. It reminded me too much of my cat Coco, so I had to purchase it and I thought it was just gorgeous. I have a clear case on there. I also found this really cute accessory on Etsy. I love Harry Potter, and this is a cute little cat wearing the Hogwarts shawl with glasses. I mean, how cute is this? I just have absolutely been loving my Kindle Colorsoft. So if you are thinking about an e-reader and you do love to read, I definitely would highly recommend any e-reader really. The Kobos also look very nice. I was planning to get that one at first, but I just went for the Colorsoft and I definitely have been loving it. Next up, I have some skincare items. I was out of my sunscreen last month. This is what I normally have been using for the past couple of months. This is the Colorscience Flex. It's broad spectrum 50, and I have been loving this so much, but I like to try different things. And I've been hearing a lot about the Alastin skincare. This one is the broad spectrum SPF 36 sunscreen. It was on sale when I purchased it, so I figured why not just go ahead and try something new. And let me tell you, I have been loving this. I feel like it really doesn't leave dry patches at the end of the day. I like the fact that this is pretty large. This one comes in a 3.2 ounce tube, while the Colorscience is 1.8 fluid ounces. So I think that price wise, when you think about how much you get in each one, they are comparable. So I do love them both. So I do still love the Colorscience, and I probably will repurchase it down the road, maybe during the summertime, but I really have been enjoying this. I love the tint that it leaves on my skin. It's not too much at all. It doesn't have high coverage, of course. I feel like the Colorscience does have more coverage, but this one, the hydration factor definitely beats the Colorscience, and I just love how it glides on the skin, especially when I have dryness underneath. It doesn't hold on to patches, so that's what I really love about this. I have to add a fragrance in my monthly favorites. So this month, it is the Mademoiselle by Chanel. I recently purchased this travel size Mademoiselle, and ooh, is this so gorgeous. It has a nice pearl chain. It's just pure luxury, and it is magnetic. You can kind of put it on the side of your bag and just clip it on, or you can go ahead and take this out and use it on its own. It does twist, and it's just beautiful. I love the Mademoiselle. This is the intense version, and it is refillable as well. It does come with 2 extra refills, really easy to refill. and I just have been loving this so much. I love how cute it is, and it's just really a beautiful purchase for the month of February. For nail polish, I have to give it to Chanel's newest nail polish. This is part of their Camellia Futura collection, and this is shade 363 in Utopiste. This nail polish is everything. It is gorgeous. I've been obsessed with this. I've had this on my nails often in the month of February. It's just the most beautiful nail polish. I love the specks of glitter that's in there. It's very futuristic. That's the whole point of this entire Chanel collection, and it's just been a favorite of mine all month. Next up, I have eyeshadows, and I have two favorite eyeshadows in the month of February, and of course, we have the Chanel Camellia Futura collection. This one is 387 Utopia. This eyeshadow palette is so gorgeous. It's so easy to use. And I just have had so much fun applying this on the weekends, weekdays, for work. It's so simplistic and beautiful. I love the shimmer in these, and this palette is really gorgeous. It really is the perfect spring palette, but also you can use it year round. So I definitely have been loving this one. Towards the end of the month of February, I did review the Victoria Beckham Eye Wardrobe palette. This one is in shade Olive, and the pigment to these is so beautiful. They are very creamy, easy to apply. Look at that pigment. I created a full look, also a full video of this. So if you are interested, I will link it up somewhere up here. So definitely do watch it. I created such a gorgeous look using this. A lot of you really loved that look and you felt that this was so me. I don't usually go for intense type of eye looks, but I did with this one. It's just such a gorgeous eyeshadow. I really love the reformulation of them, and I think I will go back and purchase a Victoria in this. I just think this is such a gorgeous eyeshadow. I have favorite blushes in the month of February. Again, Camellia Futura by Chanel. This collection was gorgeous. I love Chanel, so this collection was right up my alley. Now, this isn't a new blush per se. I feel like Chanel has come out with these colors before, but look at the embossment. Any Chanel fan will love this. It looks pretty. It's a matte blush and it just has a beautiful tone to it. Next up, we have the YSL blushes. These were very popular in the month of February. These apply on beautifully. I have it on my cheek today. This is shade 44, and I think it is a beautiful go-to year-round shade. I have some lipsticks and a lip liner. So I recently reviewed the Dior bronzer and luminizers, and I also added a Dior lip liner. I think they do have new shades, and I think this is one of them. This is shade 329 in Nude Blush. I have it on my lips today, and let me tell you, I've been applying this pretty much daily. I love it. I love the shade, and the lip liner does not budge. It stays on all day. Now let's talk about lipstick. So earlier in the month of February, Chanel released reformulated Rouge Coco lipsticks. Mademoiselle has always been my favorite lip shade, and thankfully, they continue to have the shade in the collection. However, sadly, they did discontinue a lot of the shades that people really love. Just a little hack, if you do love the previous Rouge Coco formula, but you love that balmy type of texture, just apply a little bit of a balm underneath. Apply this, and you'll find that it's a very similar texture. And then if you want the long-lasting new formula, just apply it as it is on. And I have to say, my favorite shade that I purchased obviously is Mademoiselle. It always will be one of my favorite shades, but I also really love Legende. This is a really pretty shade. I've been wearing it often, and I think that this is my go-to recently. I just really have been loving the shade. Something else that was very controversial with this release is the little small pouch. So in my last video, if you watched it, I did mention that there was this beautiful pouch that is leather that came out with this collection, and you can choose the lipstick shades that you want. So you could choose 2 lipstick shades and then you can get the pouch. Unlike with the Pearlescent Rouge Allure collection where Chanel had a kind of a bag and then 2 lipsticks that already were in there. They didn't give you a choice as to which lipsticks you wanted. But I mentioned that the pouch was $100 and then the lipsticks were $50 each. So if you wanted the pouch, you would have to get 2 lipsticks. So essentially it would be $200. There was no way I was going to purchase this for $100 and then add on 2 lipsticks. So I opted to purchase 4 lipsticks instead and just review them for you guys. Now, my sales associate let me know later on that that was actually an error. The pouch itself was $15 in addition to 2 extra lipsticks that you would purchase. So in total, you would get 2 lipsticks as well as the pouch for $115. That changed everything, and I got the pouch, so let me show it to you guys. So it is really cute. I do love these pouches, but not for $100, of course. So what you could do is you can just put in 2 Rouge Coco lipsticks, and they fit perfectly in here. These are kind of becoming a collector's item for me. I'd like to purchase a pouch for each one of their lipstick formulas, and I think they're really cute to have. For $15, yes. For $100, absolutely not. Finally, I do have a recent release. I just reviewed these, and it is the Dior bronzer. This one is in shade medium. I also have it on today, and also the luminizer. This one is in pink strobe, and I was surprisingly impressed by both of these, but more so for the luminizer because this is a product that I was not going to purchase. I felt that it was too much. I felt that what is the reason for Dior even releasing another luminizer when they just recently had the lilac collection that came out? But both of these together are amazing. I've been loving them. I had to put them in my February favorites, even though they came out towards the last week of February, but I had to include them. I think they're gorgeous, and I definitely will be using these during the spring and summer months extensively. And that's it for my monthly favorites. I think that the month of February was loaded with new releases, so let's see what March brings us. Please do be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you are interested in watching more of my videos, I will leave a couple more for you right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.